So if you can see that little orange fruit there, that is the Momordica charantia. In different cultures around the world, it has different names. Some people call it bitter melon, bitter gourd, bitter apple, but it is a fruit that grows on a vine. As you can see, there are yellow flowers all over the vine. This is in my backyard, actually. I just came out here and found this yesterday. As you can see, the really pretty yellow flowers. The bees are all over this thing, by the way. And this vine has grown all along the fence line here. And as you can see, the fruit kind of looks like this. It looks like an orange. See that? That bright orange fruit there? But when it's really ripe, as you can see here, it kind of explodes and it has these red seeds that pop out of them. Okay? Now, a lot of cultures eat these. They'll dry them out or they'll fry them up. They'll put them in stir fries. Use them in curry. The Indian use them in curry. And many different recipes. And they're also said to have different medicinal properties. They're an anti-malarial, anti-helminic. They also are said to have certain properties, those flowers are so pretty, certain properties that are anti-cancer if you eat the fruits. Now the seeds inside are said to be toxic to children, so if you were to ever find this in your area, which you're really only going to find it if you live in the tropical area of the United States or the islands kind of deal. But if you were ever to find them, I would suggest removing the seeds and then dehydrating them and eating them or brewing them as a tea that way. Okay. But this fruit I like to call voodoo fruit because they are sacred to Papa Legba, also Elegua or Elegba. He is a Loa and voodoo, as well as a spirit in Spiritissimo and I believe Santeria as well. And it's kind of funny because when I first started working with Papa Legba, this vine started growing on the outside of my house, kind of like randomly out of nowhere. And my friend who lives in Miami, who is from Cuba, and she'll know who she is if she watches this, she knew about this fruit and said, oh, that fruit is sacred to, I think she called him Elegua, but I'm not sure. And I said, oh my gosh, because Papa Legba and I had been in contact at that point, and it was just funny that it was starting to grow outside of my house, out of nowhere. And now, the other night, I swear to you, I had a dream about Papa Legba, and I walk out in my yard and I find the voodoo fruit hanging all along the fence line. Pretty wild. So if you ever see these, you will know that they are very important little fruits. Now they are extremely bitter if you eat them. That's why they call them bitter melon, bitter apple, bitter gourd. But they're said to taste like a pepper, basically. And that's going to be all for today. Bye.